don't know how to start this video, but 2021, we were really hoping that 2021 would be a great year, but let's see how it's gonna go. Recently, here in the Philippines, we have the new variant of the COVID-19, which came from the UK. I don't know how, but I think according to news articles, I'd say the cause was maybe possibly a nurse or a frontliner from the UK. I don't really know what to say for this kind of virus, but this is really a new strain of the COVID-19 that came from the UK. And I really don't know what to say. I mean, I know that this COVID-19 virus has been mutated, like a new variant, like a new strain. I mean, they are working on a vaccine for the current COVID-19, which was first identified in Wuhan, China, before spreading to more countries around the world. You know, we've never seen this kind of pandemic ever since the 2009 flu pandemic, which was, I believe, first started in Mexico before spreading to the United States and more countries around the world. 2019, I was still in Saudi Arabia. We were doing and I think during that time, I was also online studying. We were using a computer, and the school was closed. I had to stay at a family friend's house, or should I say apartment. I was used to that now, and I would do it again in the event of a pandemic. But COVID-19 this is really another pandemic we're actually going to go through. Now, what I wanted to say is I actually chose to go out I actually went out with my parents during this pandemic. We went to the mall, we went to the bank, etc. To do some errands, because some of these errands they have to do, they require my presence, and we were wearing face masks and face shields. I don't know for other countries, including the United States, whether you guys, if you're a viewer in the United States, do you also wear face masks and face shields? Because public areas here in the Philippines, like for example the malls, we have to wear a mask and a shield, because the shield is for extra protection. We wear the masks. The shield is for extra protection. And there's a curfew. There's a curfew happening. So back when we implemented the curfew, it was from 2300 hours to 0700 hours, or 0600 hours, or 0500 hours. Now the curfew starts at 2200 hours. So I'd say it's a way to keep ourselves safe, and social distancing is heavily enforced here. But despite all these rules and regulations we've been placing, we still have a lot of cases of COVID-19 here in the Philippines. It's pretty atrocious. So I'll show you guys. It's gonna be on. Yeah, here we go. So this is how many cases we've got. but not a lot serious than not a lot serious like the United States. I'll tell you, we had one COVID-19 vaccine, like the one that's used. This vaccine, this current vaccine they're working on. I'd say this will only protect the strain of COVID-19 that was identified in China, but it's not going to protect us from the strain that was found in the UK. And I really don't know what to say about this kind of COVID-19 strain that was found in the UK. And also, generally speaking, um, to prevent to prevent more cases of the COVID-19 that came from the UK, our country's airline, Philippine Airlines, um, so Philippine Airlines, they've suspended flights to and from London because that's where the new strain of the virus originated. Man, it's just a way to keep us safe because we don't want more cases of the second variant of the coronavirus to come to our country. The first UK strain of the coronavirus, um, the first case I'd say started in the United States. Then after that, the virus came to our country, the Philippines. I think Philippines is the second country where they got the first case of the coronavirus that came from the UK. I could be wrong. Just leave your thoughts in the comments below. But man, looks like we're gonna be staying home, and most of the cases here in the Philippines, like I said, are mostly in the metropolitan areas, major metropolitan areas here in the Philippines: Metro Manila, Metro Cebu, Metro Davao. It's horrifying. It's really horrifying. And Philippine Airlines, they know they have they have really good regulations when it comes to flying because the airline industry in times of this coronavirus pandemic, it really hits the airlines really hard. Airlines that promise, like the airline like Philippine Airlines promises that they would become a five-star airline, but unfortunately, they couldn't achieve that dream anymore. Until once this COVID-19 pandemic finished, once we got over this COVID-19 pandemic, I'll bet a lot of people can now fly. They can go to their favorite destinations for holidays, and yeah, let's just hope we can get through this because the current coronavirus that was first identified in Wuhan, China, we're still getting through it. We got a vaccine. But there's still lots of people that have to be vaccinated. But when it comes to the COVID-19 vaccine, we got they first have to vaccinate the frontliners, which includes the nurses and doctors who are treating the COVID-19 patients. After that, they're going to be vaccinating the elderly because the elderly are the highest risks of the coronavirus. And third, I think, because this is how the vaccination goes. First, the frontliners will be vaccinated. Second is the senior citizens, and then the general public will be vaccinated. That's just how it's gonna go. But first we're We're trying to get through a COVID-19 that was identified in Wuhan, China. Now we're trying to get through another COVID-19 variant that was found in the UK. But anyways, don't lose hope. Let me know in the comments below about what your thoughts about what's been happening. We're gonna get through this because we survived the 2009 pandemic. We can survive this current pandemic just as what we did in 2009. So, anyway, guys, I'm Lexus Driver. Stay safe, guys. See you guys in the next video.